Hi, and welcome back to our channel, Cape Cod Like a Local. Today we're going to talk a little bit about options for seniors as they age and their housing options, and what are the options and how do they get there. And like most seniors, or many seniors like myself, want to know, can I stay in my home? And that's definitely an option for many seniors out there. One of the things you have to consider is it safe to stay in your home? So if you do want to stay, sometimes modifications can make it a safe living environment for you so you can stay there. Things like grab rails, things like decluttering, getting rid of little trip hazards like throw rugs and little pieces of furniture that might not really serve a purpose, but they just kind of get in the way. Alerts, like safety alerts, if you fall, there are alert systems that you can use. So there's a lot of little modifications you can do. Maybe convert a formal dining room into a first floor bedroom. So a lot of little things you can do. So that's one of the options, is to have someone come in and analyze your home and talk about what it would take to really make your home safe so you can continue to live there. Another option is maybe the home's too big and maybe the maintenance is getting to be too much and the expense might be too much. Or maybe you need someone around a little more often. So one of the things we're seeing a lot of, and we're hearing a lot of now on a nationwide scale, is ADUs, accessory dwelling units. Old school way to say it is, in-law apartment. Many times you can carve out a piece of the house to create a separate living space. My own home, I remodeled my entire basement a couple of years ago, and it'd be very simple now for me to just throw a little kitchenette in there, and that is, get it permitted. I could have a completely separated, fully functional living space down there, one bedroom, living room, dining room, kitchen, and a beautiful bath. So sometimes you can peel away a piece of the house, or sometimes it might be a small addition or even a separate little building on the same property. That way maybe family members can come. You have someone there to help you if you're having a challenge or just to keep an eye on you, and you also have someone there to help share the expenses. And there are great companies out there. Many times I've got a strong construction background. Many times I go out and do a preliminary assessment for someone and just let them know what I believe can and can't be done. And if that sounds like something that they're interested in, then we can help bring in professionals to really get down to the brass tacks and tell them what it would take and what it would cost. So that's another option for staying in your home. Many times when you're in a home, you have to figure out maybe at-home care for a few hours a week, or it could be you need full-time assistance. Those are also, they get very expensive, but they are an option. So staying in your home many times just takes modifications or additional provisions just so that you can do that. Now, the other thing is to consider is like, when do you know it's time to move? Well, I see so many homes that fall into such disrepair because it became too expensive, or the people weren't able to get out and do what they've always done themselves, a lot of the yard work and a lot of the cleaning gutters and things like that. And if your home is falling into disrepair, it's really time to consider maybe selling it and moving into something more manageable, smaller home, condo, adult community, something like that, because letting those repairs go can cost you tens or hundreds of thousands of dollars in the equity you've built up. You worked hard for that equity. You put a lot into a home you love. Keep it looking like the home you love, and keep it in good repair so that you're not just throwing away all that work and effort. So staying at home, great option for many folks. When that's not really an option, sometimes adult communities. There are many great options. We've got people that we do business with and that we rely on to help people find which community is best for them. It's such a specialized niche that I've visited many of these communities many times. I know a lot about them, but I leave that up to the specialist. And it's a free service to the seniors. So we have people that can help them decide, is it is assisted living needed? Is some medical care needed, or is it just a community where you don't have to worry about maintenance, and there are facilities on there where you can get great meal plans and socialization, all these other things without all of the burden and the headache of having to handle all these home repairs yourself. So that's a good option. Like adult communities, 55 plus communities are great. And then sometimes when a little more care is needed, then you get into a skilled nursing facility. Again, there are specialists who know these places inside and out and will really talk with you about what's the best option for you. We run seminars, really, and we bring in professionals like senior placement specialists and attorneys who really help people understand what their options are, how to protect themselves, how to protect their equity, and decide which community might be the best for them. So those are a lot of your options. If you have interest and you want to learn about one of our seminars, you can give us a call. Or if you have questions about some of the resources, we belong to a great senior resources group here in Cape Cod, where they have listings of all professionals for just about anything a senior might need. So if you're a senior or you have a loved one that's a senior and you're just not sure, this is something that don't feel like, oh, we're not ready yet, or they're not ready yet, we don't want to bother you, that type of thing. That's not a bother at all. It's best if you start thinking about it and planning for these type of things maybe years in advance. Being very well prepared can save you a lot of stress and a lot of expense and stress on the family. And so please don't ever hesitate because you think you're not quite there yet. I'd love to have a conversation or refer you to someone that could have a conversation about some of these different options for you. That's all for today. If you want more information, just click the link below and you can reach me and we'd be happy to talk about it. See you next time on Cape Cod Like a Local.